Hola amigos de YouTube, somos Gaming Truth y estamos en un nuevo episodio de este juego de Stanley. Es que no sé cómo se llama el juego, está en el título pero no sé cómo se llama aún. Lo habíamos dejado aquí con todo el solino de papeles, a ver qué pasa hoy.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of
Pero
total
¿por qué está todo lleno de
solitude was
papeles?
terrifying to him.
No puedo entrar por ningún otro sitio, ¿no?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Que no, tío, que voy por la derecha.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Bueno, ha
knew
dicho
perfectly
que
well.
quería ir a la sala de
Perhaps he wanted to
reuniones,
stop
por
by
no
the
sé qué.
employee lounge
Así que a lo
first,
mejor...
just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room. It had
Uy.
really been worth the detour, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Vale.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Esta
Yet
es
there
la de
was not a
reuniones.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
¡Hola, hola, hola! ¿Qué ha visto
Stanley
esto?
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
¿Pero por qué podía abrir esta puerta? Si nunca había podido abrir una puerta. ¿Esta la puedo cerrar? No. Vamos para arriba.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Vale. Ya era demasiado que me dejaron abrir dos puertas. Aquí había un baño. ¿Me dejaron abrir el baño? ¡Oh! Al baño. To be rich. Ser rico es un crimen. Cometer crimen no es ser rico. ¿Eh? No sé. ¿Por qué ha sonado una puerta si no se ha abierto la puerta? Espejo que no me refleja. Será un vampiro Stanley. ¡Hola, hola, hola! Oh, llamo al ascensor. Estaba clarísimo. Pues vamos por abajo. Oh, música. Hace mucho que no sale la señora voz en off. O el señor voz en off. Yo que pensé que ya no habría más finales. No sé cuántos episodios son, pero son un montón. Sí, bueno, sí, sí. Uf, y como ahora me dejan abrir puertas. Puede ser esto una locura, Voz en off. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No vas a protestar porque he ido por el ascensor? He ido por el ascensor, tío, protesta. Inch. ¿Cómo? A ver, a ver, a ver. Pasa que este ascensor no me lleva a ninguna parte. Debe ser que no lleva a ninguna parte el ascensor. Pero vamos a la oficina del jefe. Claro, por eso no protestaba la voz, ¿no?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
845.
Stanley simply began entering random codes.
Hola.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Aquí ya hemos ido en algún episodio.
Amazing.
Fijo que me podía tirar por ahí.
Opened passageway.
No, no avanzo, ¿no? ¿No puedo volver hacia atrás? No, ¿eh? Y no puedo tocar aquí y fastidiar el código, no. Coger nada, vale, nada, no. Pues habrá que seguir, ¿qué se le va a hacer? Para abajo. Vamos, reflexión de la voz en off. No reflexiona la voz en off. Simplemente carga. A ver qué pasa. Que por aquí he ido, pero no me acuerdo si podía elegir o no algo.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself.
Creo que aquí es donde descubres... Bueno, no voy a hacer spoiler por si es el primer capítulo que veis. Podéis ver el resto, está en la descripción.
This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Instalaciones de control mental. Por aquí ya hemos venido un montón de veces.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he
No, por ahí he venido, ¿no?
to find out?
Ahora vamos a encender las teles, que por aquí ya he venido.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Qué cabrones.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
Vamos.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Creo que este va a ser uno de los últimos finales que quedan.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it.
Vamos a la sala de control de energía.
Oh,
aquí hay un botón. Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power. Creo que hay un 5. Oh, debe haber números, vamos a pulsarlos. 3. A ver, ¿dónde está el 1? Creo que se abre una puerta o algo. 1. 2. Madre mía, este juego es infinito. 3. Ese es el 5 y el 4 estará del otro lado, imagino. 2, 1. 2, 1. 5 está ahí. Esto no es el 4. ¿En serio dónde está el 4? Ahí está el 4. Si habéis visto los episodios de la serie o cuando tenéis el juego, se puede continuar a la sala de control de energía y a saber qué pasará. Bueno, y puedes elegir apagar todo. Tío, que lo he hecho en orden. Se tiene que abrir esta puerta seguro. A ver, vamos a hacerlo ahora un poco más rápido. Y si no... Uy. 2... Ay, va, si el 3 estaba del otro lado. Vamos al 3. Venga, corre, Stanley, hijo. Es que... Vives en la inopia mental. 4. Y si no funciona, vamos por la sala de... La sala de power, de bot de energía y ya está. No, no, esa puerta sigue teniendo un punto rojo, así que vamos por aquí. Ya le he dado al sí, o sea, al off. Vamos a darle al on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Sí, tío, quiero poder.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
A lo mejor
You're
es...
supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
¿Qué dices, tío?
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Oh, por favor.
Moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
Puerta, ábrete, por Dios. Bien, se abre la puerta. Bueno, en realidad no sé si se ha abierto por esto, porque ya está abierta, porque tampoco he mirado.
What's that? You don't know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
No, voy a morir, tío. Voy a morir. No quiero morir. No quiero
I
morir.
erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever,
Venga,
pushing
hombre, por
buttons
favor.
endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even
Sé
better.
que no se ha abierto por eso.
My goodness, only 34
Vale, tío,
seconds
soy bobo.
left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
¿Cómo?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this
Oh, el
room
botón
was
rojo.
capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones.
Ah,
This
es
big
una
red
con-
button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Claro, es que es una
You're in
contraseña.
for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I
No,
want to
no
watch
quiero
you
que me
for
mates,
every
tío.
moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Claro, pero ¿por qué esas están abiertas y en cambio la del 4 y la del 5 no? Voy a morir, tío.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or
Goodbye,
don't.
employee.
It's all the same to me,
No,
all a part
¿por
of the
qué?
joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of
Voy a
your
morir,
inevitable
voy a morir.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Adiós. Ay, no sé qué sería ese código, no lo he descifrado. Habrá que volverlo a intentar, ¿no? Pero va a ser en el próximo episodio, segurísimo. Vamos a esperar a que cargue y vamos a dejarlo donde siempre. Salvo que pase algo que continúe esta historia. Vamos. No, volvemos a empezar. Lo vamos a intentar, vamos a volver a ir y meter el código correcto. Pero va a ser en el próximo episodio, como ya he dicho. Así que espero que os haya gustado, que le deis me gusta favoritos, que os suscribáis al canal, que nos sigáis en Twitter @truth_YouTube, en Facebook TrueYouTube y nos vemos en otro vídeo. Adiós.